panko encrusted pork loin chops, and a black olive tapenade here in Vince's kitchen. Okay, so our tapenade is going to have 2 tablespoons of heaping tablespoons of sun-dried tomatoes. And don't worry about the oil. It's just been in the refrigerator. And so it's congealed a little bit, but it's fresh and it's healthy. Then we're going to grab some black olives. Again, be generous with it. Now these are pitted already. So probably about 4 or 5 healthy spoonfuls, maybe even 6. All right. We're going to throw in our 2 cloves of garlic. And then we're going to throw in our onion and the food processor. Let's clear some of this stuff out. Make sure that the power's on. And let the food processor do its thing. All right, so we've pretty much vaporized the tapenade. I'm going to go ahead and put that in a bowl and then give it a real quick taste. It's got a nice consistency to it. All the onions, the olives, the tomatoes. Got the olives, the sun-dried tomatoes, the garlic, the onion. All of it's coming through. It's going to be perfect on our encrusted pork chops. So here's our pork loins. We've got them cut roughly about 1 inch to about 1.5 inches thick. We are going to go ahead and encrust these. We're going to give them a little flour bath. The seasonings for that were the granulated garlic, salt, black pepper, and my favorite no salt seasoning. Basically, put that all together in the flour. Then we're going to give it an egg bath, and then into the panko crumbs. Once that's done, we'll put them in the frying pan until they're nice and golden brown, and then we'll finish them off in the oven for about 15 minutes at 350. So let's go ahead and make this happen. So let's go ahead and get that flour, get that nice and covered up. All right. Then we'll put it in the egg bath. Make sure that that gets nice and coated all the way around. And then I've got the Italian seasoned panko crumbs. Get that all covered up. And once the oil is hot, we're just basically frying it to the point where it's going to seal in all that flavor. And basically just a light to a medium brownish color. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of those, and then we'll get them ready for the oven, or for the frying pan, excuse me. So we've got our panko encrusted pork loins in the frying pan now. They're all ready to go. I'm preheating the oven for 350 degrees because as soon as they get a nice golden brown on each side, we're going to go ahead and put them on the rack and then put them in the oven for about 15 minutes so they cook all the way through. Got a nice golden brown on both sides. Grab my cookie sheet. And And then I'll get that 4th steak on there, and then we'll be ready to put those in the oven. All right, so I'm not sure if you can see this, but for fear of dumping these things, but there's a beautiful, nice panko crust over our pork loin. They're nice and golden brown, nice golden brown color. Gonna be popping these in the oven right now, and then we'll set the timer for 15 minutes. So when those come out of the oven, what we'll do is we'll plate one up, throw a little bit of that tapenade on there, and then we'll go to town for the taste test. So hang on, I'll be here in just a second. Okay, so the timer's gone off. Let's go ahead and clear that. Turn the oven off. Pull this bad boy out. And these smell and look amazing. Let's go ahead and plate one up. Got that nice crust, on the outside. We're gonna go ahead and throw our tapenade on there. Little goes a long way, so about a tablespoon or so, just on the top of that. Let's take a look at what the middle of this guy, what the center looks like. Should be white all the way through, no pink. It's a little undercooked. Bummer. Well, this is what happens when you do it live. So let's go ahead and get that bake going. Start. And then we'll cook the rest of these up for another, let's do probably about, looks like about 10 minutes. Want to make sure that cooks all the way through. 10-minute timer's gone off. Let's go ahead and pull them out of the oven one more time. Cross our fingers and hopefully they're cooked all the way through. They're still gorgeous though. So let's go ahead and looking nice. I do believe we're probably going to still need to go probably another 10 minutes on those. So it's going to be for these thick cut steaks here. We're probably looking at a roughly about 30 minutes in the oven at 350. So I'm going to go ahead and do another 10 minutes and we'll be right back. Third time's the charm. Hopefully they're going to be cooked all the way through, which it does. That's awesome. That's why I'm here. I'm here to make all the mistakes. It's just a really big or a thick cut of meat. That's primarily the reason why it took so long. Let's go ahead and put some tapenade on that. And let's give it a taste. Yes, perfectly cooked. So 350 for 30 minutes on an inch or inch and a half steak. Oh, very hot. Moist. The olives and the sun-dried tomatoes, and you pick up on the onion and the garlic for the tapenade. Awesome. Very awesome. I'm excited that this turned out as well as it did. Uh, mm. We'll see you in just a second. Cheers. Hey, thanks again for showing up today and watching the show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. As always, thanks for coming to my party. Love you, mean it.